everyone, and welcome to your HLGU News Update. I'm Kayla Houchin. For 3 special days, HLGU students gathered together for worship and teaching from a speaker and author, Tony Nolan. Nolan was the guest for the event 3 days in September. Nolan is no stranger to sharing his message with the college-aged crowd. He speaks to an average of 800,000 students each year. Nolan's message and life story hits home with many students right here on our campus. Here's that story. An HLGU tradition sparks a fire of spiritual growth on campus. 3 days in September is a campus-wide revival that takes place every year. This year, HLGU welcomed Tony Nolan from TNT Ministries as the speaker. Nolan's life story had an impact on many of the students. He was adopted at a young age and endured abuse, along with drug and alcohol addiction. Close to taking his life, Nolan discovered God and gave his life over to Christ.
I believe that the God of the universe supernaturally ordained for me to be here, and he's got a question for you, bro.
Nolan dedicates his life to help others discover God's love. During his time at HLGU, Nolan spoke about the importance of having a relationship with God and the life-changing effect it can have.
And I know there's some of you looking at me right now, you're going to talk about preacher, because that was attractive. I really was. Cool story, got me connected, all that. That was good, but the TV said that. Because I've heard about the crown of thorns, I've heard about the cross, and I've heard about the empty tomb, but I ain't heard about no wheelbarrow.
Nolan says he wants to ensure that every student has the ability to know about God and the opportunity to know him personally.
Not only did we have a really dynamic speaker that came, but we also had a really dynamic response from students.
After hearing Nolan's stories and messages, students started responding. At the end of each message, Nolan challenged students to seek out God, and after doing so, boldly declaring their decision to their peers.
We've had, dozens of students make some kind of a commitment, so we're planning on doing some follow-up on that.
Campus leaders say they're excited by the response to 3 days in September. They encourage students to get plugged into a local church, talk to their RAs, and participate in the new discipleship programs for both men and women on campus. Reporting for TNN, I'm Kayla Houchin. Worship during the event was led by a band from the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. This year, HLGU welcomed new students to campus. During this year's New Student Orientation Week, HLGU faculty, staff, and returning students were ready to greet the new students with a smile and much more. Bryce Kelly has the story.
New Student Orientation Week kicked off in high gear with New Student Move-In Day. Freshmen began their HLGU journey with a welcome by Dr. and Mrs. Allen. To help with moving in, a number of volunteer students known as the Swarm Squad, along with RAs, were there to assist new students and their families with books, bags, and other belongings essential to college life.
Swarm Squad, I think, is a lot of fun. I think that they really bring a high energy to campus and kind of run around and have a lot of fun. And they really make moving in and that move-in day really special for our parents. That's one of the things we hear most about from parents is how helpful Swarm Squad was.
Later in the day, students met with their NSO team to participate in the symbolic Walk of Honor. The walk ended with new students joining parents, faculty, and staff, along with some returning students, in a time of prayer. Another highlight of NSO included the ever-popular Camp Jawada. Here, students and their team leaders were not only able to stretch their muscles, but also hone their team-working skills in an afternoon of outdoor obstacle courses that had real-life applications.
It was a lot of fun, do the ropes courses and just kind of do a lot of team building exercises and that kind of thing, and just really helping new students to settle into their new roles as Trojans.
My favorite part of NSO would have to be going to Camp Jawada and working as a team and just building trust for each other and getting to know each other more on a personal level and more spiritual.
The week also provided new students with more relaxing activities.
We showed a movie, we showed Dark Knight Rises, which was great. They set up a new sound system in the movie theater.
After days of activities and bonding, the freshmen of HLGU were ready to do what they've come to do. Start their academic life at HLGU. Hopefully, knowing they are not alone on the journey. For the Trojan News Network, I'm Bryce Kelly.
TNN's Julie Brown was among the crowd of new students joining the HLGU family. She has your man on the street question.
What was your favorite part about NSO?
I think my favorite part of NSO would have to be my family group and
learning about new people and making new friends. That was probably my favorite part. So.
What was your favorite part about NSO week?
My favorite part was the camp. I really enjoyed that part because there were so many different obstacles, and we got to go over a 10-foot wall and lift each other up, and I just got to know a lot of new freshmen, and it was nice.
Even though fall is in full swing, the temperatures outside still feel like summer. We asked TNN's Gabriel Signes to hit the streets and find out how you spent your 2013 summer vacation.
I spent my summer being a marketing intern for the United Credit Union in Mexico, Missouri, and it was literally the time of my life. I loved every minute of it.
I took some summer classes, and then I got to go on a week-long vacation to Florida.
I spent the majority of my summer working for computer services here on campus, and in July I had the opportunity to go to California for PBL National Conference.
And finally, media communication students got a lesson in real-world experience during a recent tour of KHQA in Quincy, Illinois. The TNN crew got a critique from anchor and reporter Raja Maples. Maples shared some tips and tricks of the trade. That's all the time we have for now. I'm Kayla Houchin. Thanks for watching.